Hello learners, once again I welcome on the class of fluid mechanics. So I hope you all are safe and doing well. So today I am going to discuss another very important topic, that is dynamics of fluid flow. In dynamics of fluid flow I will discuss what is dynamics of fluid flow and what is the various forces acting on the dynamics of fluid flow, and after that various equation of motion like Navier-Stokes equation, Bernoulli's equation, and what is Euler's equation, and what is Newton's law of equation of motion I will discuss, and after that I will discuss the Bernoulli's equation, the various forms of Bernoulli's equation like Bernoulli's equation per unit weight, Bernoulli's equation per unit volume, and the Bernoulli's equation per unit mass. And after that I will discuss the what is kinetic energy correction factor and momentum correction factor, and after that I will discuss the various devices which will be used for the measuring of discharge, and after that various device for the measuring of velocity. So today I will going to discuss another very important topic, that is dynamics of fluid flow. So in dynamics of fluid flow we will study fluid flow with the consideration of basic cause of the flow, that is force, and various force we will taken into account like gravity force, pressure force, viscous force, force due to compressibility, force due to turbulence, and minor force like surface tension. So when all forces are taken into account, then such type of equation is called Newton's equation of motion. And when compressibility and other minor forces are neglected, then it is called Reynolds equation of motion. When compressibility, turbulence, and minor forces are neglected and only gravity force, pressure force, and viscosity force is taken into account, then such type of equation is called Navier-Stokes equation. When only gravity force and pressure force are considered, then such type of equation is called Euler's equation of motion. So it is the study of fluid flow with the consideration of basic cause of flow, that is force. Dynamic behavior of fluid flow. Dynamic behavior of fluid flow is analyzed by Newton's second law of motion, that is F is equal to m into a. In the fluid flow, various forces acting are in fluid flow. Various forces are gravity force, viscous force, pressure force, gravity force, viscous force, pressure force, force due to turbulence, force due to turbulence Ft, force due to compressibility, due to compressibility, Fc, and force, surface tension, surface tension, force, F sigma. So in fluid flow, various forces acting, and when all forces, so first Newton's equation of motion, Newton's equation of motion. What is Newton's equation of motion? So just we have to write F is equal to ma. So total force Ft is equal to m into a, and total force is gravity force plus pressure force plus viscous force plus compressibility force plus turbulence force plus surface tension force is equal to m into a. So this is our Newton's equation of motion. So we can write, when all forces are taken into account, the equation of motion is called, Newton's equation of motion. Similarly, Reynolds equation of motion, So in Reynolds equation of motion, compressibility force and surface tension force are neglected. When compressibility and surface tension forces, or it is also called minor forces, are neglected, then it is called Reynolds equation of motion. So all forces means gravity force, pressure force, viscous force, turbulence force will exist, and compressibility force and surface tension force will, or minor tension force will, neglected. So we can write gravity force plus pressure force plus viscous force plus turbulence force is equal to m into a. So this type of equation is called Reynolds equation. Similarly, Navier-Stokes equation of motion. Navier-Stokes equation of motion. So in Navier-Stokes of motion, compressibility force, turbulence force, and minor forces are neglected. So in Navier-Stokes equation, compressibility force, turbulence force, Ft, and minor force F sigma are neglected. then what will remain? So gravity force plus pressure force plus viscous force is equal to m into a. So such type of equation is Navier-Stokes equation, in which gravity force, pressure force and viscous force will present. When Euler's equation of motion, Euler equation of motion, when only gravity force, when only gravity force and pressure force are considered, means gravity force plus pressure force is equal to mass into acceleration. So this is our called Euler's equation of motion. So next force I am going to discuss, that is Bernoulli's equation of motion. So Bernoulli's equation is the integration of Euler's equation of motion along a streamline under steady incompressible flow condition. So it is the integration of Euler's equation of motion along a streamline under the steady incompressible condition. So it is the integration of Euler's equation of motion along a streamline under steady incompressible condition. So let us consider, this is our streamline. This is our streamline, and if I consider having thickness ds, so here the pressure is P into force PdA, and in this direction P plus dP into dA, and the weight, gravity force due to W is equal to rho into dA into ds into G, and this is our theta. This is ds, this is theta. So ds, dx and dz, let us assume. So we can write sine theta is equal to dz by ds. Here P is the pressure on upstream phase, P plus dP is the pressure on downstream phase, pressure on downstream phase. W is the weight of fluid mass, W is the weight of fluid mass in the stream tube. In the stream tube. And AS is the acceleration in the direction of stream line. So here is the terminology I have written. P is the pressure on upstream phase, P plus dP is the pressure on the downstream phase, W is the weight of the fluid mass in the stream tube, and AS is the acceleration in the direction of stream lines. So if I write Newton's second law of motion, so according to Newton's second law of motion, force P into dA minus P plus dP into dA minus rho into G, rho G into dA into ds into sine theta is equal to rho into dA into ds into as. This is mass into acceleration. P into dA, the pressure at the upstream side, minus force into, this is force at the upstream, force at the downstream, minus rho G into dA into ds is the weight or mass into sine theta is equal to mass into acceleration. So we can write P dA cancel, so rho into dA into ds dVs by dt is equal to rho into dA into ds into dV by dt. Vs is being replaced by V, and V is the velocity along the streamline. So we can write minus dP into dA minus rho G dA into ds into dz by ds is equal to rho dA ds del V by del S into del S by del T plus del V by del T into dt by dt. So minus dP by dA into rho G dA ds into dz by ds is equal to rho dA ds, and this is our acceleration. So we can write minus dP into dA minus rho G dA into ds into dz by ds is equal to rho dA ds. ds del S by del T is V, so V del V by del S plus del V by del T. And if I write so dA cancel out, minus dP minus rho G ds so dA cancel out, so minus dP minus rho G into ds cancel, so dz is equal to rho dA is already cancelled, so ds V del V by del S plus del V by del T. So del P dP plus rho ds into V del V by del S plus del V by del T is plus rho G into dz is equal to 0. So this is the form of Euler's equation of motion along a streamline. Along a streamline. So for steady flow, del V by del T is equal to 0. So we can write the equation dP plus rho ds into V del V by del S plus rho G dz is equal to 0. So we can write dP plus rho V dV plus rho G dz is equal to 0. So if I divide by rho on both sides, so dP by rho plus V dV plus G into dz is equal to 0. So this is our Euler's equation of motion. This is our Euler's equation of motion for a steady flow. So this is our Euler's equation of motion for a steady flow. If flow is incompressible, then incompressible means rho is density is constant. Flow is incompressible. So we can write dP by rho plus V dV plus G into dz is equal to 0. Integrating on both sides, so rho is constant, so it is taken out. dP plus V dV plus G into dz is equal to some constant. So we can write P by rho plus V square by 2 plus G into Z is equal to some constant. And this is our Bernoulli's equation per unit volume. This is known as Bernoulli's equation per unit volume, in which P by rho is the pressure energy. So P by rho plus V square by 2 plus Gz is equal to constant. This is Bernoulli's equation per unit mass. It is not per unit volume. So P by rho is the pressure energy per unit mass. V square by 2 is the kinetic energy per unit mass, and Gz is the potential energy per unit mass. So if someone asks what is the Bernoulli's equation per unit mass, so we can write P by rho plus V square by 2 plus Gz is equal to condition. So this above equation is satisfied. Above equation is applicable only when flow along a flow along a stream line. Flow is steady and incompressible. Flow is steady and incompressible. And viscous force is neglected, or effect of friction. Effect of friction, that is viscous force. Viscous force is negligible or neglected. Or we can say that this is the applicability of Bernoulli's equation. So it is also known as validity of Bernoulli's equation. If I interested to compute the Bernoulli's equation per unit weight or volume, we can also write the Bernoulli's equation per unit weight. Bernoulli's equation per unit weight. Bernoulli's equation per unit weight can be written as just divided by G on the Bernoulli's equation per unit mass. So P by rho G plus V square by 2G plus Gz by G is equal to constant. So we can write P by gamma plus V square by 2G plus Z is equal to constant. So this is our Bernoulli's equation per unit weight. This is known as Bernoulli's equation per unit weight. If I multiply Bernoulli's equation per unit weight by gamma on both sides, so we will get the Bernoulli's equation per unit volume. Here P by gamma plus Z is known as piezometric head. P by gamma plus Z is piezometric head, and P by gamma plus V square by 2G plus Z is the total head. So if I am interested to compute Bernoulli's equation per unit volume, so just multiply by gamma on both sides. So P by gamma plus V square by 2G plus Z is equal to constant, multiply by gamma on both sides. So P plus V square by 2G into rho into G plus gamma into Z is equal to constant, or we can write P plus Gg cancel, so rho V square by 2 plus gamma into Z is equal to constant. So this is our Bernoulli's equation per unit volume. Bernoulli's equation per unit volume, where everything we have known. Z is equal to datum head. Similarly, pressure head is equal to P by gamma. Kinetic head is equal to V square by 2G. So these are the terminology used in the Bernoulli's equation. kinetic head, also called velocity head, or dynamic head. Kinetic head, velocity head, or dynamic head is the v square by 2g. Z is the datum head, or also known as potential head. This is the datum head or potential head. So if I write the Bernoulli's equation in terms of weight, so it is P by gamma plus v square by 2g plus z is equal to constant. Where this is known as pressure energy, kinetic energy, and potential energy, or pressure head, velocity head, or datum head, or kinetic head. This is known as pressure head. This is our velocity head, and this is datum head, or it is potential energy, pressure energy, kinetic energy, and this is potential energy. You can also write pressure energy, kinetic energy, and this is potential energy. So either it is known as pressure head or pressure energy, velocity head, or in terms of head, velocity head or kinetic energy, datum head or potential energy. If I write the Bernoulli's equation in terms of volume, so P plus rho v square by 2 plus gamma into z is equal to constant. This P is static pressure, this term is dynamic pressure, this one is hydrostatic pressure, effect of fluid weight on pressure. Dynamic pressure is the pressure rise when fluid motion is brought to rest, and actual pressure in the fluid, that is called static pressure. If I write Bernoulli's equation in terms of mass, so it is P by rho plus v square by 2 plus g into z is equal to constant. Where this is known as pressure energy, kinetic energy, and this is potential energy. Note: sum of static and dynamic pressure is called stagnation pressure. Sum of static and dynamic pressure is known as stagnation pressure. So we can write stagnation pressure is sum of static pressure plus dynamic pressure rho v square by 2. Rho v square by 2 or we can write in terms of head. So P stagnation divided by gamma is equal to P by gamma plus V square by 2G. So we can write V is equal to square root of 2 times P stagnation minus P divided by rho. So this is our velocity of flow. V is the velocity of flow. So dear student, today I have discussed the various forces acting in the dynamic fluid flow, and after that I have discussed the various types of motion like Navier-Stokes equation, what is Bernoulli's equation, what is Euler's equation, and after that I have derived the Bernoulli's equation per unit mass. That is, I have derived the Bernoulli's equation per unit weight, that is P by gamma plus V square by 2G plus Z is equal to constant, and after that I have derived the Bernoulli's equation per unit volume. So in this context we have seen the various terminology like what is pressure head, what is velocity head, what is kinetic head, and what is the datum head, and after that I have discussed what is stagnation pressure. So in the next class I will discuss the application of Bernoulli's equation in pipe flow, and after that what is kinetic energy correction factor and momentum correction factor. So take care of your health and happy learning.